Hello everyone and welcome to the ultimate episode of Defense Grid 2. I know I said the last episode was the last one, but then I realized I only had videos up till Thursday and that seemed silly. Why not just create a Friday video? So here we are. So what's interesting is that people have already created custom maps because they're supposed to be workshop support. It's kind of sort of there. You can't actually download maps from the Steam Workshop, so that kind of sucks. But there is a website that lets you do that. Of course there is, because people are people, and people are kind of awesome. So it says it's downloading, but it's not really. So what's tricky bit here, there's no actually official downloadable maps, but you can click the right button here, and that'll go to your user's documents DG2 folder where you can put in a bunch of maps. So I've downloaded 2 here. Let's go ahead and try Battle of Agora, because why not? Looks like these might have been enabled by the author. I don't know. First time I've ever played one of these, so let's find out what happens. Now there might be some problems with like the aliens not following the paths they're supposed to and stuff like that, because these are not vetted levels by Hidden Path Entertainment, but it's vetted by whoever the heck created this thing. I think his name's just Oatmeal, something like that. I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe we won't find out. Maybe we'll never know. Anyway, I'll have a link to the website we can do stuff in the video description below. Let's go ahead and launch a game here and see what happens. Now I think, yeah, it's not going to have any exposition because it's not part of the general lore of the game. So, that is a bright, bright light, isn't it? That's hugely bright, but that at least tells us which way the thing's gonna go. That is hugely bright. Why is it so bright? I have no idea. That's really bright. Anyway, so that's the path they want to go. Theoretically, makes sense. Shortest path to my reactor. Don't want them to do that. The only place I can block them off looks like to be about here. So let's go ahead and do that then. Let's block them from getting to me. And they're still gonna have to get there eventually, aren't they? So I can't do something silly like block them off here, but I can put 2 gun towers right here, like an Inferno tower here, say, and a gun tower there. And now they have to go the long way around, which is good. And what the heck, we'll put a gun tower there. And yep, here come the bad guys. And we'll put a gun tower, or maybe a temporal tower even, here. And let's speed this up. And wow, that's hugely bright. Is there a way to toggle that off? There's gotta be, right? Hold on. You know what? I've never actually done this. I should have done this. Should look at the settings and look at the, yeah, key bindings. You can play with a controller? Really? Interesting. I totally wouldn't do that. Oh, you can totally look at alien info, because I'm a big dummy. Of course you can. Let's see. For some reason, I don't actually want to map to that, so I'm just going to let the timer go away. So if I hit escape or anything, that'd be really bad. There we go. Okay. For some reason, this isn't letting me mouse down on it. Or arrow down, or anything. Oh, there we go. Okay, don't know why that didn't work. View opponent is K. Oh, show path is P. Okay, we can totally take that away. Okay, and health indicator is the slash, because why the hell not, right? Okay. View opponent's K. That's really weird. Okay. It's fine. But now we can shut off the path. Because we don't care, do we? Whoops. Okay, there we go. That is much better. Like, loads better. Here. Have a gun. Have a couple guns. For some reason now I've lost the ability to scroll in. Oh, I can only scroll in that far. Interesting. Horrible. One of those. That was probably a really bad placement. I didn't want to place anything there, did I? No, I did not, because I want them to go around the long way. I want them to go all the way around. So, block that with a temporal. Or something. basically stop them from, you know, stealing my stuff, claiming it as theirs. That's what I want to do. Let's force them that way. Boost is totally not what I want. Am I still on fast forward here? So K, let's see what happens if I hit K. Nothing happens. K does diddly all. Well, that stinks. Must have done something wrong. I don't know what though. It's hard to say. So I want them to go a long way around basically, so let's go ahead and do an Inferno here. And a bunch of gun cannons along this way. Do they have a way out? I think they do, don't they? No, they don't actually. They have to go back the same way they came in, so it sucks to be them. Because my defenses are going to be much better by the time they come back around. Okay, it's a pretty good map. Huh. Yeah, I could have done better there. Look at that, they're going the long way around. Suppose I don't want them to do that, because that would give them time to heal or something. I have no idea what the hell is going on there. Let's go ahead and do a Tesla, I guess. I suppose I should really do a Tesla at the beginning. Kind of soften them up. Cannon's doing good work, but the can totally use like an Inferno like right here. As soon as I can afford it. And another tick or two. Oh yeah, that's a lot of guys coming back this way. Inferno should take care of that though, I think. I kind of made a mess of this map, didn't I? Yeah, it's pretty messy. Could definitely be better. On the upside, I can just blame the creator of the mod, because it's totally not my fault, right? It's a good theory. I don't know if that actually works that way, but it's a good theory. And Inferno's not nearly roasting me to death enough. Dest works too, I suppose. Tesla here to take away any shields they may have. Let's go ahead and speed this up. See what happens. Okay, I need lots more Inferno guys, lots more gun guys, lots more everything, really. Yeah, we'll do a concussion right there. Because why not? Boy, they really like the swarm. I wonder... So I haven't messed much with the editor. Just enough to know I'm bad. Like you needed, you know, any thought or wow, commentary totally dying today. Like you had any doubt that I was bad, basically what I was trying to say there.
We've regained a core.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Fletcher. General Fletcher, sorry. Didn't mean to demote you all of a sudden. So just enough, so I don't know if you can actually customize the waves. It kind of makes sense. When I did poke around with it though, it seemed like the default, well for testing, was 999, but that was probably just, you know, purely a testing thing. It's probably not actually default to 999. It'd be kind of fun to make some endless mode challenges type of thing. Though after a while, there's just a set point where you go, okay, you know what, I've won. Why are we even continuing this charade? You know? And in fact, maybe we've hit that point. It's hard to say. I'm just waiting for this to tick. Oh. Yeah, I don't want that Inferno to shoot in that direction, so we'll just put a gun there. Block his path so he only shoots in this direction. And speed this up.
Let's keep the core safe this time.
Yeah, they're not even going to make it that far. Okay. So, that already has a temporal. Why don't we do... let's do a Tesla here. And a gun here. Soften them up a little bit more. And then I think just missile turrets, like right along here, would probably do wonders. Especially as they approach the reactor. How did I lose 2 cores? Did I seriously not notice that at all? I must not have, because they're gone. How did that happen? How did I let 2 cores just walk away? I don't even have a good excuse. That's just sad. I seriously don't even know what happened. How did I... Somebody look back and see how I lost those 2 cores, because I'm really curious. I must have done something really silly. I don't know what, but it must have been entertaining. Entertainingly bad.
Swarmers have only one trick: obfuscation. Which is fun to say, true, but never mind. Destroy them!
Destroy them all! I'm not sure Meteor was the good call there, but the Infernos totally were. So those guys move hella fast. Might be time to upgrade some of these. Yeah, upgrading these would probably be a good idea. Let's upgrade a couple of the guns over here, maybe. Maybe some of the early guns. They do have to go back this way, right? I think they do. 350 to upload Tesla. It's alright. Can do. I know I said I was going to do a bunch of missile towers, but that plan apparently failed. Okay, there's one guy who we came really close. And did someone take his reactor? Well, all of my cores are gone. Don't know how that happened. Aside from, you know, totally ineptitude. Let's go ahead and put down a bunch of missile towers. Yep, okay, I see that one leaving. So yes, I am just totally inept sometimes. Okay. As long as, you know, that's a thing. And I guess the reactors aren't moving fast enough back the other way. Yeah, that's likely. Okay, that's fine. As long as I know they're not just sneaking away, because, you know, that could... Okay, it can't happen.
Core's safe again.
Wow, I'm doing really badly on this level. It's possible because I'm up to second speed here, which is probably not a good idea. Probably don't want to do that on a brand new map that you've never seen before. But I'm overconfident. Got to admit it. It's true. Definitely overconfident. Yeah, not having any cores though makes it so that they don't take up, which means it's harder for me to buy stuff to stop them from taking up in the future, and so on and so forth. So, have I mentioned doing badly? Because I'm doing pretty badly. None of the cores have actually made it back. Yeah, these guys are stealing them as they're coming. Inferno's trying to do work, the missiles are trying to do work, but I have no cores sitting in the reactor right now. And so I have no resources ticking. Come on, reactors, flow back, please. They're gonna take their sweet time. Okay, there we go. And the cores are floating all the way along the road back. Oh, and I won somehow. Oh, because that was the last wave. Wow, okay, totally messed that up. Okay, so, nice little custom level. I like that one, that was good. Let's try out the other one.
Safely, I see. Brilliant.
So that was Battle of Agora, right? So let's go ahead and do Orbiter. It's interesting it doesn't have a preview image. It's possible I downloaded it wrong. Huh, that's weird. Anyway, let's go ahead and go in. So Grinder... Okay. No idea. Yeah, I should definitely try out more of these types, but no idea. At least it's auto-generated, so you can probably put in more types when you're using the editor. That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and jump in and do some custom maps here. Do we care about... let's just keep everything the way it is. The depth charger is pretty cool. Temporal missiles are pretty cool. So let's go ahead and go in. I wonder if you can also adjust the laser so you have different generals available. Oh, this is kind of horrible? Okay. Well, it's horrible. I only say that because, oh my god, how do you defend something like this? How do you defend something like this? So we've got roads here that they're going to go around, but I'm betting if we turn on path, yeah, they're going to exit out this way, and they're going to come in this way. So that's going to be really, really interesting. And by interesting, I mean horrible. We're going to keep path on because now it's not all bright and horrible. I don't know what was wrong with it before. Okay, so guns, right? Just do guns and see what happens. I mean, temporal would be good too. We have lots of swarmers coming in. So concussion would not go amiss, like right here and right here as they come in and try to leave. But I think to start with, just guns on all sides. So let's do it. Gun, 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 and gun. Okay, let's go. Zoom, zoom. The guns don't have that big of a range, so they're going to have to wait for many, many ticks until they get over here. So I'm going to do Inferno over here, and then an Inferno over here. I know I said concussions before, but I lied.
We'll take it.
Okay. So now a concussion would be cool. As soon as they're available at 275. There we go. I don't know which way they're going to go. Yeah, well, there are swarms. So concussion and Inferno are both good ideas. None of them are actually escaping with any cores yet, so that's cool. But being able to front load would be really helpful. Okay, I think that means the other... Yeah, there we go. That one's going to go over here to that guy, so I have time to build up this side a little bit. Let's go ahead and speed through and see how well this concussion works. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Okay. So maybe a cannon? No, let's do a meteor. Because meteor does a little bit of AoE. And I think we definitely need that for this. And it has a slightly bigger range, I think, than the cannon. And yeah, it'll definitely weaken them and burn them up, so that's cool. If we get 2 meteors, we might not have to worry about any swarms at all. And a minute now, there we go. And they'll constantly fire. They won't pick the best targets at all times, but I'll take it. And then maybe some more gun turrets. We'll do... Actually, a Tesla would be cool. On both sides. As soon as that ticks. Yeah, so the swarms ain't no thing anymore. Don't worry any about them. Well, at least not these tiny swarms. The bigger swarms we totally need to worry about. And I think both sides on Teslas might take care of any shields. I'm totally guessing. Only have 20 waves, so this should be relatively simple. That's the problem with the custom maps, right? You don't really know what the difficulty is going to be like. Could be horrible, could be easy, could be somewhere middle of the road. That last mission should have been easier. I was just playing dumb, I guess. I don't know. I don't have a good excuse. Okay, concussion totally took care of them. So, how about we do a missile, because we're about to come up with some bigger guys. Oh, temporal, actually. Temporal totally needed on both sides, and I didn't even think about it until now. And it really needs to happen. There we go. Yeah, missile also needs to happen, but I'll worry about that later. But a temporal totally needs to happen in case we get some fast movers, and I believe that's next. Come on, guys. Zap away. There we go. None of these guys are cloaked. Thank goodness. You know what? I totally forgot to look and compare these waves with the previous waves, so now you smart guys out there can totally look this up and see whether or not the waves are the same every time. If they are, that answers that question. If they aren't, though, that means it's configurable. it would make a lot of sense for it to be configurable, actually. Like, give you like an all-boss run with minimal resources as a challenge, and also make people on the internet want to kill you, I think. Okay, missile, totally buying one of those. Okay, speed this up. These guys I'm not really worried about. What I am worried about is generally my lack of defense. But we seem to be doing okay. Those guys didn't even make it. Okay, here we go. I don't remember bosses last time, so yeah. Waves are totally configurable. Awesome. I wish I was a little bit better at making maps. I'm totally not the guy to go to when making maps, but I appreciate a good custom map. Okay, this guy's gonna cause some issues, I can tell already. Guns and guns everywhere. He might not even make it to the reactor. No, he's not even gonna make it. Okay, good. Cool. And then guns and guns, and I think lining this up with lasers would totally be to my benefit. Assuming we can actually tick up that high. I keep spending all the money I get. Resources, money, whatever. How much are lasers? Think 200? Those guys cloaked? Don't look it. No, they're just slightly faster than everything else. Okay, lasers away. We'll put lasers on both sides as they approach. Yeah, didn't even make it. This is actually... it's not as horrendous as it appeared. I mean, putting the meteor towers there definitely softened them up, and the missile tower, oh, it does have an AoE. That's cool. But yeah, not as horrible as I thought it was when I first looked at it. It is deceptive in that way. But no, doing okay now. I'm definitely going to be playing a lot of custom maps. Especially when the workshop goes on, because a lot of the ones on the workshop look awesome. It's just sad that they've been uploaded, but no one can do anything with them. But maybe, you know, in another couple of updates. Hidden Pass usually pretty good about their community. I know they answered a lot of complaints about the first iteration. Is it really just going to be this simple? Can't be, right? I mean, the concussion and the inferno is going to take care of that. Yep. Okay, I'm just going to build a bunch of laser towers here, because why not, right? And I guess speed up, because I'm overconfident, which will surely be my downfall. Maybe not today. Putting like a cannon here might be a good idea. Yeah, I didn't even make it past, man. Come on. Come on, I double dog dare ya. Triple dog dare ya. Quadruple dog dare ya. Okay, swarmers. I think maybe it's a longer wave this time. Not very much. A little bit. Not enough to matter. Might be time to upgrade some of these though. Let's go ahead and do that. So let's upgrade. Let's upgrade these guys on the end. A little bit more expensive, but might be worth it. Especially as I think they're due to come that way next. Okay, here we go. Big lumbering boss guy. None of the upgrade towers will actually touch him, I think. But maybe it will. And we'll go and speed this up. Yeah, he's just gonna get wasted. That missile tower took care of him. And the meteor towers, and probably the cannons, but maybe less so. Oh, 550 to upgrade the concussion tower, okay. Well, he might not even get that far. Or it's possible they were all busy over there, so he might actually get that far. Yeah, he will. Okay. Do I need to worry? I don't think so. The missile towers don't have priority target on them. They have the temporal instead, which is still totally okay. Yeah, I'm not sure about upgrading this tower when it's trying to take down a boss, but I do have a lot of other towers there, so I'm good. And we know he's dead. And so it was a lot of bad guys, but not enough. I think you want to make this map more challenging, you're probably going to have to put in maybe... I don't know, I was going to say put in 30 waves, but I don't think that would actually do it. That would just extend the point where, you know, you've already pretty much won. Well, I haven't bothered at this point. Maybe some more fast-moving guys. Like these guys. These guys are pretty fast. You do bigger waves of those little guys, especially at the beginning, and that would be really worrying, I think. But right now, they're just fodder. No problem whatsoever. Yeah, these guys are going to get wiped too. Okay. Well, that was a lot easier than I anticipated, and I didn't lose a single core. Not even snuck behind my back. Cool. I like the design. I like the background. Very cool. Okay. That was neat. So those were the two I've downloaded. There's a bunch more available in the video description link below on PC Universe. Here at PC Universe 2, this has been Defense Grid 2 with some custom maps. And I recommend it. See you guys next time.